Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. B-murta lost? Bro, what did I just see? The boogeyman. The guy that everybody was saying was so good because he beat up basic ass Tim Zoo. B-murta just lost. Everybody had this nigga knocking Josh Kelly out. He just lost. Damn, that's crazy. B-murta got that work. Took a L. Damn. B-murta took a L. That's fucked up. Everybody had him knocking dude out. He was going to win. He's this boogeyman. He's going to beat Boots and all that bullshit. Some people were saying. Turns out, might have been some cap. Thus far, it's February. Well, basically February. This is the last day of January, so technically it's February. Might as well say this was the biggest upset of the year thus far. Straight up. Upset of the year. Nobody saw this coming, bro. I thought he was going to go in there and knock dude out. I ain't going to cap. But then I started thinking. Right around the fourth round, I started thinking. I did research on Murtazaliev. See, I did research on Murtazaliev. I'm going to keep it real. Right? He's never fought a versatile fighter before. It's all guys that just come forward. If you look at his portfolio, or his resume rather, he's never fought a guy that is versatile. Guys that know how to fight and move, like them fundamentally sound boxers. He's never fought a guy like that before. It's all guys that just come forward, brawler type fighters like a Tim Zoo. Guys that don't really have no dynamics or fundamentals. They just want to come forward and throw punches and pressure. Those are the majority of fighters he's fought. This is the first time he's ever fought a guy that's versatile, that can actually move and fight. You dig what I'm saying? When it comes to like just fundamentally, Josh Kelly gave him that work. He was moving. He was moving a lot. Okay, yeah, he did that. But there were times where he would engage and he was landing clean shots. He was landing clean shots. Made Bacham look basic. He was cutting the ring off really good, but he was having trouble like getting in and like landing his shots the way he wanted to. And Kelly was hitting him with good counters, dropped him, caught him with a nice little left, dropped him. I'm like, damn, he outboxed Murtazaliev. For 90, like I say like 85% of that fight, Murtazaliev got outclassed. He was outclassed. You dig? He was getting marked up in the process. There were moments in the fight where Josh Kelly was staying toe-to-toe, and he was actually landing on Bacham. Like, damn. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't see it coming. But I should have known better, because like I said, I did research. And my research, what I found in the research I did, it was confirmed in this fight. He's never fought a versatile fighter before. It's all guys that just want to come forward and throw punches. Tim Zoo type guys. You can beat, see in boxing, those guys are easier to beat. Those guys that, fighters that know how to move, like, you know, guys like Demetri Bivol, Floyd Mayweather, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, like guys that know how to move and fight, those guys are hard to beat. It's easier to beat a guy that's just going to come forward and throw punches and be basic. Those guys are not that hard to beat. If you lose to a guy like that, it must have been because you couldn't deal with their power. But guys that know how to move, those guys are not easy to beat. You dig? That's why fighters fight like that. It's a winning fighting style. It's not easy to go in there and beat a guy that can move. He can hit you this way, hit you that way. He can fight backing up. He can fight coming forward. He can stand his ground in some moments. Then he can go back to moving, and you're having a hard time hitting him. Bacham is the champion. And anytime you can make a champion miss when he's trying to punch you, it's pretty impressive. Josh Kelly was making that boy miss. Bacham landed some shots. I think he dropped them. Okay, that's cool. But during the course of that fight, he got thoroughly outclassed and lost his belt. And this is a guy that everybody was saying was the boogeyman. They was all on his dick because of what he did to Tim Zoo. Recency bias. But I never spoke on it, but I did research on homie. And make no mistake, he's a good fighter, even though he just lost. He just lost. He's a good fighter. So I ain't going to shit on him and say he's trash. Nah, never that. But I did my research on dude. And from what I found out, he's never fought a versatile fighter before. like a Josh Kelly. That's why it made sense he got outclassed. He's never seen that style before. You were beating guys that were just throwing punches, not doing nothing else. No movement, like a Tim Tszyu. So it's like, then you ain't fought in over a year. Niggas think they can be like Terrence Crawford and not fight in a year and come back and be sharp. Y'all not on that level. But this ain't about Terrence Crawford though. But this is an upset because everybody wanted Bacham to win and they want to see Bacham fight either Virgil or Boots. And now Bacham got to get in the back of the line now. Unless he get a second chance, but he got to climb up again. He ain't a champion no more. Josh Kelly about to get that big fight now. A new star is born. Josh Kelly, a new star at 154. Put respect on his name. Anytime somebody is a champion, you got to respect it. A new star is born. His name is Josh Kelly. Shout out to the UK. The UK, nigga. Shout them out. Damn. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nobody saw this coming. I checked a couple of lives out before I went live myself. A lot of niggas is crying because they wanted Bacham to win. A lot of niggas is crying right now. Shit, I'm not. I can appreciate fundamentally sound boxing. And yeah, he was moving a lot. I understand that. But if you're hitting and moving, then it ain't that serious. Like, I don't mind the movement. Let's throw some offense in there. He was having success on Bacham. He was hitting him. He dropped him with a left. You dig? And that wasn't even the hardest punch you can throw. It was solid. And he dropped him with that. And he was tagging him up. He was tagging him up. Yeah, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. You know? Bacham just wants to counter punch and land that big right hand. And he was able to keep that from happening. Yeah, man. Great win for the UK and great win for Josh Kelly. So now we got a new player at 154. So now he going to call some shots and he going to get a big fight. Hell, there might be Boots next. Or the winner out of the Xander fight, which I think would be Xander. But yeah, man, that was a great win. So yeah, at the same time, very surprising. Very surprising. But yeah, it happened. Oh, you talking about Padley? Yeah. Padley did dirt in his fight too. I saw that. Yeah, Padley held it down. One thing about Padley, I will say, he's gotten better since the Shakur fight. For those that know, like if you pay attention, since this is his second fight after the Shakur fight, he's gotten better. Like, I'm not saying he's a classy fighter. He's going to be the champion, nothing like that. I doubt that. I'm pretty sure he's going to lose again if they put him with an elite fighter. But he's gotten better since that fight. If you know, you know. But I saw that though. I saw he sparked dude. That was a good one. But yeah, man, B-murta took an L. Damn, B-murta took an L. That's fucked up. So I'm guessing B-murta should be more active from now on. You know, you ain't fought in over a year. So if I'm B-murta, I try to get back in there like in May. What is it, February? 4 months or 3 months? May or June, I try to get back in the ring. I wouldn't stay out long like he did. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to read up on that, but yeah, man, kind of ring rusty, man, but got that work. Josh Kelly gave him that work. Josh Kelly with the dub, man. Shout out to Josh Kelly. Shout out to the UK. But yeah, B-murta loss. Upset of the year thus far. Now let's get ready for this other fight card. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to get back later.